honestly, chasing is gonna backfire, because what you have not realized until maybe it's too late, that person was never gonna change, and they really only temporarily change for you, or just to put up a front. Maybe it's for their benefit to get you. And so they only did it for that time being to get what they want. And also, as some of y'all know, there's always that repeated type of cycle thing. And when I say repeated type of cycle, think about those toxic relationships or those toxic entanglements, you know, whatever they have going on. And yet it's always this back and forth. They do something wrong. They might cheat. They might be rude, disrespectful. Then you're done. Then they come back. And it's the same thing where it's the maybe love bombing or I'm sorry, I'm going to change. And then yet, what happens? You go right back to how it originally was. And that was that, again, toxicity, that rudeness, the things that you don't want to experience, but it's a cycle now and it just continues to keep going. And here's the unfortunate part. As you keep going to be with this person, even if you're not deliberately chasing, you are still chasing because you are expecting them to change with the hopes that if you stay around, keep trying, it's going to be worth it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a small, tiny percentage of it actually working that way, where change will actually happen and it's permanent, it's serious. People actually want to change for their family or want to change their lives and are ready to sacrifice it all and are ready to be that way forever, or growth, stuff like that. They don't want to be the same. They want this person bad enough. Point being, though, is what are you doing? Is it causing you to literally hurt yourself, make yourself feel worse, make yourself feel less valuable, stuff of that sort? And if it's doing that, what you have to then realize is that it's not worth it. It's not serving no purpose in your life. Therefore, what is the point of going on? Going to continue this? No, there's no point. Okay, before I continue on, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, if you want a part 2, comment part 2 or 2 and I'll know what to do. And y'all, if you have experiences or you have a thought about chasing and what you feel about it, or you just don't do it, or what you learned about it, comment it down below, and suggestions to other videos you want to see, anything like that, let me know. And I'll be in the comment section, so I'll see the comment and I got y'all, say something. And then of course, don't forget, I have Patreon, so you can join Patreon, get access to exclusive content, my exclusive content, things that I won't share anywhere else, behind the scenes, all things of that sort. It's only going to be on there, and you can join for free. And there's also tiers. And of course, don't forget, it's important for me to say I do have my website and consultations. I've been doing it for 6 years. If you do have a situation or anything in your life that you really want to talk about and you're very much serious about it, or you really just need somebody, you can go ahead and book. It starts at 15 minutes and then it goes all the way till an hour, and there's bundle deals to get 3 hours, or spread it out to different times, certain things like that. So check it out, merch, digital products, all on there and more. Okay, so back to this idea of when it happens wrongly, where you're chasing and it backfires. At some point, basically chasing is also showing desperation. It could be in the beginning or it could be afterwards. But at some point, you're gonna have to realize you're facing your own consequences of remaining. Now, I don't want to really put too much blame on you having to chase or be there, especially like sometimes it makes sense why you're trying or how hard it is to walk away. I definitely can understand that. However, at some point too, accountability is very much important, because if you blame it on like you are the continuous victim, or you are the one that cannot actually leave, or no, it's gonna get better, and that's what you believe, then you're keeping yourself stuck. Essentially, you're basically saying that I am gonna keep chasing and I'm gonna keep hurting in the process, and that's fine, or it's not fine, but I'm just gonna keep doing it. I also always say this to people, especially during consultations, it's definitely better to know the pain will come to an end than to never know it will come to an end. And in other words, it's definitely better to know that you walking away will eventually stop hurting you, or you will heal, than having the guarantee of staying, chasing, things of that sort, that it's never going to change. And that's a promise, because you are not walking away from something that is not serving you or not there to actually help you or be there for you, or where you don't have to chase. So basically, to conclude all of that, make sure that you aren't chasing, and instead understanding in life, you got to actually keep working on yourself, doing things for yourself, making sure you're putting yourself in the right positions in order for you to go ahead and get the things that is meant for you, or the things you're desiring, not the things that you chase after and you're forcing to work out. It's not ever worth it, and I don't recommend it. So to just leave this video at this, I definitely want to say, don't chase, y'all. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and investing in all that energy you're putting out back to yourself. And that's a promise where it will change. Things will get